Welcome to Sagittarius season. Scorpio season was so weird, admittedly, that I thought we would be super normal for Sag season. So let's get straight into it. Jupiter moves into Capricorn, which means that Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter will be in Capricorn, followed by Venus and Mercury. So we enter a time now where if you cannot see past the short term, if you don't know how to play the long game, if you've never been the kind of person who could appreciate the long game, this may be a very difficult transit, but it will teach you how to play it. So the way I like to look at it is you got to go to class. At some point, you'll get your diploma and you'll be really grateful that you got up for a 6 a.m. class, but you've got a 6 a.m. class now for a little while. So you need to work accordingly. You need to sleep accordingly. You need to eat accordingly. You need to put up some boundaries with your friends accordingly. You need to watch your money accordingly, right? Because now everything revolves around setting you up for the long term. So how does that play out sign by sign? We're just getting right into it. Just super informative, simple, normal, no weirdness. This is very Sag energy right now, throwing all kinds of shade at the Scorpios. Okay, let's start with Aries. So Aries, it's all about work. It's all about money. It's all about making your dreams come true, but also feeling more free. And the way that you feel most free is when you're working on what you love most. Keep your day job, but really start putting a lot into your hobbies as well, because you don't know which one of those hobbies is going to turn into, which one Jupiter in Capricorn is going to decide is the one that should be, much bigger than it is now. So follow your heart, as always. Taurus. Things get very spicy. They heat up quite some. I'm just worried if you can handle how much things are going to heat up. There is a certain point you get to where you start to get obsessive. You start to get jealous. You start to get a little bit weird. And you may find, ironically, Sagittarius season is so, open and outgoing and friendly and nonconformist, but we have a lot of earth energy, and your Uranus issue with Capricorn doing everything it's going to be doing, it's a lot of earth energy. So you may feel a bit too Taurus for your own good this December, which means you should just, pull back a little bit. And when you start to feel paranoid, when you start to feel jealous, just understand it's because you're feeling a lot for someone or for something, and that's okay. We don't have to translate that into anger, reactive behavior, meanness, smallness. So be cognizant of that as the month progresses. Okay, Gemini. So, it's been quite a ride, no? The past month has been like an emotional roller coaster, from thinking we knew exactly what we wanted and what we were going to do to not understanding what we want at all, and what was I even thinking and what was I even doing, and why didn't I tell anyone so they could stop me? But that's exactly why you didn't tell anyone, so they couldn't stop you, because you wanted to do this. Gemini. So now we move from capricious Sagittarius to Capricorn, and Capricorn is going to make us make some grown-up decisions. Yeah, that person's hot, but do they make a good spouse? Yeah, that person's hot, but will they give up their bad habits for you? Yeah, you feel a lot for someone, but are they doing as much as they should to keep you? Yeah, it's been a while since we liked someone, but like, sis, do you like him because he's good to you, or is he just tall? Oh yeah, Gemini reading is going to be lit. Okay, as always, Cancer. You are even more serious. You've moved from cute, flirting, oh my God, which is where Gemini was. Now Gemini's at where you were, which is, okay, marriage. Okay, is this stable? Okay, is this sane? Okay, does this work with the rest of my life? You've moved to the, okay, set it in stone, make the mortar, put the bricks on, and someone keeps coming by and taking some of the bricks and throwing them away or just stealing them. And you're like, what? Let me move on to the next phase. And as Jupiter gets comfortable in Capricorn across from you, you will start to feel that. Now we're going to have Jupiter in the South Node. So part of that is your most, let's say, unevolved nature is to be like a Capricorn, is to be not feeling, is to not come from a place of understanding, not come from a place of compassion. So you may find yourself, being pulled towards like, I don't even care. Like, those people don't care about me. Why should I care about them? Easy. Jupiter will settle into Capricorn and you will find your footing, promise. For now, I know you want to strive to keep the relationship together, strive to keep your connections together, but sometimes, Cancer, and I don't mind reminding you over and over again, you need to flow like the tide. Come in, go out, come in, go out. People will follow if they want you. It's true. Okay, Leo. So, money, but also, are you paying any attention to yourself aside from that? Are you paying any real attention to anything aside from now trying to just get ahead and make the most out of what you can? And hey, let's just silver lining this whole thing. I'm not saying you should dwell in your sadness, not at all. But I also think that there's something to be said for acknowledging anything outside of the material. Of course, that's difficult to do with everything in Capricorn, but that's why I mention it. You can get a little too stressed with the material. It's wonderful until it's not. So temper out, balance out. Okay, Virgo. So you're in a great spot. You're feeling great. You're making big moves. You're feeling really, like your relationship is good and you want to move forward, and you may want to get married. You may want to talk about kids. You may want to, my hair is like sticking me in all these different places in my face. I'm sorry. It's really annoying. You may want to, start working on like legal documents. You may want to think about prenups. You may want to ensure your new business, whatever it is, you want to do it. Okay, boom. Now we know you're there. Good. Very good. It took you a while to get there, but now let's take the appropriate steps so you're safe. Good. Because we love you. We want you to be safe. Good. Libra. You've been looking for this balance desperately and you haven't been able to find it in so long, and you're just like, what's going on? And I don't know what to do. I've tried everything I can try. It just is not working. Then now it starts to work. Take a deep breath, go take a yoga class, start meditating 5-10 minutes a day, drink twice the amount of water you're drinking now. You're going to be just fine. Scorpio. Things are good. You put all of us through quite the ringer. Thank you very much. A lot of really important stuff that needed to come out came out. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing your job. Rest. Go rest. I know you want to make money. I know you want to get back on the next thing. I know you have a bunch of scores to settle now of things that you found out or learned in Mercury retrograde and you got them on a list. Okay, calm down, Aria. Just take a rest. Your list can wait a little bit. It will still be there. We just need you to chill for a little while. For you and for us. We'll go more into it in your reading. Yes, of course, there's a lot more than that. Not now. Right now, sleep. Okay. Oh, it takes so much out of you to tell them what to do, because they're so scary. Scorpio, Sag. We're here. Happy birthday. And then the sun comes and then Jupiter leaves. Oh no, tell us something, tell us something. You have everything you need. It's not going to take anything that it gave you. Everything that it gave you was yours to keep. Can you hold on to it? That's a different story. It will not take anything from you. Can you hold on to what was given? Completely different story. How do we do that? What do we do? What are the steps to retaining the blessings you were given? We'll go through them in your reading, but one I can give you now, which is anything that's taken for granted is taken. Bas, that's it. Anything that's taken for granted is taken. That you must understand. But for now, happy birthday. Oh my God, we're here. Yay. Okay, so Sagittarius, Capricorn. Things are very sudden. Things are moving really quickly. There's so much going on. I feel like you just need to have your game face on. I feel like you need to be like your most on for the next 30 days. Just like it's your birthday every day. It's like you're walking into the most important meeting. It's like the thing could fall apart. That thing or this thing could fall apart, or someone could suddenly find something out, or you could suddenly get a huge job, or just I need you to be together at a moment's notice. I know that's a lot of pressure, but you like pressure and you can do it. It's just another way of saying there's like really, really big opportunities that are coming for you, and lots of changes. So much. I mean, you heard there's like this preponderance of planets in your sign. There's just so much. There's so much energy. So many things are going to start to move. There's so many moving pieces, and you know that. And now the moving pieces are actually moving. They're not just movable. They're moving. So, game ready for the next month. You can do it. Okay, Aquarius. So you have a chance to start something really nice, and I feel like you deserve it. And I feel like there's been some real letdown, some real betrayal, and you deserve more and better, and you have a chance now to have more and better if you want it. And unlike the other months, you also had an opportunity in previous months to not take advantage if you wanted, and to stay stuck and feel bad, but you didn't. And even if you did, it doesn't matter, because now you can't. Now things push. The universe gives you an opportunity to do something yourself, but if you don't do it, it will push. So now here comes the push, which is fine. Don't be scared. Deep breath. Pisces. You want things to move along. You want things to progress. You want things to evolve. Of course, you're intelligent, you're beautiful, you're lovely, you're such a catch. And if someone is not receptive to that, or cannot acknowledge that within you, it may be time to let them know who you are. Remind them. Might be time to remind them of who you are. Okay, well, that's the all signs for Sagittarius season. The readings are coming up next with the extendeds and links to everything from the London Ring event on. Love you. Things are good. You put all of us through quite the ringer. Thank you very much. A lot of really important stuff that needed to come out came out. Thank you very much. Thank you for doing your job. Rest. Go rest. I know you want to make money. I know you want to get back on the next thing. I know you have a bunch of scores to settle now of things that you found out or learned in Mercury retrograde, and you got them on a list. Okay, calm down, Aria. Just take a rest. Your list can wait a little bit. It will still be there. We just need you to chill for a little while. For you and for us. We'll go more into it in your reading. Yes, of course, there's a lot more than that.